Hi, first grade. We're going to do some phonics spelling work today on inflected endings. That's just adding different endings to base words such as s, ing, ed, es. And if you would like to, please grab a whiteboard and a piece of paper so you can work alongside me. We'll do a quick review. I don't want this to be too long, but this will help you with a page you did in your reading workbook yesterday. I wanted you to try it before seeing this lesson to see how you did. But if it was hard, you'll be able to go back and correct yourself after you watch this video. Hopefully if I do a good enough job. So let's see. Let me write some words for you. Claps, clapped. Oh, my black expo is running out. Clapped, clapping. Okay. So you've studied words like these before. All right. Hopefully you can see that. And if you look at these words, what do you notice that is the same in all of these words? What do you notice? If you want to be writing these out, by the way, with me, go ahead, pause the video if you need more time. What do you notice is the same? Well, when I look at this first word, claps, claps. All right, I see that there's a base word here. That is the word clap. Okay, now I have clapped. Again, here's that same base word. Clapped meaning she clapped yesterday at the show. So claps meaning clapping, claps. He claps right now. Clapped, past tense of clap. And clapping, we are clapping for the show. Again, that same base word. The word we would call that is the base word. So the base word in this is clap. And you have learned about these words because you know that if we're adding an S to make the word something happening, all you need to do is add S, right, to claps. He claps very loudly. Now, when changing to past tense where we add that ED, those ED letters, remember, I bet you remember this, we have to not only add ED, but we have to add another consonant. We have to double the consonant that is at the end of the word in order to keep this a nice short vowel sound. So clapped. If we had only put one P, the word would be claped. And that's not right. So that's why we always double up that P when we've got the ED at the end. And the same goes for adding ING. We are clapping right now. Again, we have to add that extra P in the middle there to make it clapping, not claping. So you've studied these before. Hopefully that looks familiar. And today we're going to look at words and adding those endings to those words. But there's a slight change for these words, and it's because of our lovely special friend. She's silent, she's bossy, VE. Okay. So I'm going to write a new word. Hope, hope, ope. E to make the O say O, right? I want you to write the word, now I'm going to change this word into the word hopes, as in she hopes that her mom will get her a dog. Hopes, hopes. Now I want you to go ahead and circle the base word and underline the ending for me. Circle the base word, underline the ending. I'm going to do that too. And hopefully you've got something like this. So the base word is hope, and the ending is S. Easy. Easy, we just add S. Nothing changes to the word. We add the S. But sometimes you have words such as this word. This word is wish. Wish. And what if I wanted to change that to she wishes she had a dog? What letters would I add to the end of the word wish? If you put an S, just an S, it's not going to be correct. But if you put ES, boom, you're golden. And that has to do with the fact that our word wish is ending in this soft sounding digraph. And so not only do we add S, but we have to add ES. Wishes, wishes. And it almost makes the Z sound. If we just added S, we would get this word. And even you can just tell by looking at the word that it's not right. Wishes, wishes. It doesn't work when you have the soft sound. So wishes, no, wishes. You have to add ES. So that's a little irregular, not normal, but that's just the way it is. Now, the interesting thing about these two words is that the base word themselves, did the base word change when we added the ending? No, the base word did not change. Hope is spelled H-O-P-E and wish is spelled W-I-S-H. The endings that were added, this one added S and this one added ES, but nothing was changed to the base word. However, let's go ahead and erase the word wishes, but keep the word hopes at the top. Now, remember I was talking to you about that silent E, that bossy E, which hope has, right? The word hope has. When a word has the silent E at the end and you need to change the ending to add an ED or an ING, right? To make the word hoped or to make the word hoping, you have to get rid of the silent E. What? So if there is a silent E at the end of the base word, so let me get rid of the S part so you don't get confused. So here's my word hope, right? When I want to make it say hopes, it's easy. I just add the S. But when we want to make it past tense or a present tense, as in hoping, so hoped or hoping, we have to get rid of the silent E. So now that I've told you that, try to write the word hoped. Hoped, as in she hoped she'd be back at school soon. She hoped. So go ahead and write that. And then I'd like you to try to write the word hoping. Hoping. So here we are. Hope, hoped, hoping. Now I know you're probably looking at hoped. Let's look at hoped first. And you're saying, well, there's the word hope, and then I added a D. But that's not how making something past tense works. When you change that word, you need to add the letters ED, right? It's always adding ED. Hoped, wished, cried, called, hopped, clapped, right? Whatever, ED. But if I had added ED to the word hope, if I had added that to the base word, let's try it. Here, I'll utilize my top base word. Ta-da. Hope. All right, I'll just add ED to it, right? Hopeed, hopeed, hopeed. And what actually happens is you get rid of the silent E, okay, and then you add your ending ED to it. So I want you to look at your word hoped on your board, And I want you to now circle the base word and then underline the ending. It's kind of tricky. Circle the base word and underline the ending. Show you mine. Ah! You're probably like, Mrs. F, that's hop. But again, the base word has actually been altered. We took off a letter, so it's still just H-O-P in this case, and the ending itself is E-D. The same for hoping down below. Okay? Hoping is almost a little easier because there is no same letter in the ending part. The ending is ing, but we had to chop off that silent E, and our base word looks like hop, but that really is the base word hope. Add the endings ing. So we have hope, hoped, hoping. Not to be confused with hop, hopped, hopping. How about really quick, above your word hoped, I want you to write hopped. See if you can write that word correctly. And then below your word hopping, oh my gosh, excuse me. Below your word hoping, I'd like you to write the word hopping. See if you can remember that rule. My board's a little messy, but that's okay. Ta-da! So if you notice, here's hoped. This one is hopped. Again, we doubled up on that P. In that one, the base word is also changed to double that final consonant sound. Same for down here, hoping, hopping, hoping, hopping. This is the long O, this is the short O. So some of these words, they're good. You just add the ending as normal. But you have to be careful because sometimes when there's a silent E at the end, you're going to have to change that ending. So if you look back in your reading workbook at page 145, I will do it together, or I'll do it really quickly, and you can either watch and check your work, or you can grab yours and double check it as well. So the directions at the top say add S, ED, or ING to the word. Write the new word on the line. So Jean hopes to grow corn. Jean hopes to grow corn. Well, we just did that one, and the great thing is, all it is hope plus S. There's no taking away anything. Number 2, she plants seed on the sloping hill. Sloping means something is slanted down, right? Here's the word slope, S-L-O-P-E, and then the ending is ing. Hopefully a light bulb's going off in your head. What do we have to do to the word slope before we add the ending? Get rid of that E and turn it into S-L-O-P-I-N-G. So we got rid of the E and added the ending. If you added 2 P's, you would have the word slopping, and that does not work. So we want to say sloping. All right, the next one, number 3, it says Jean cared for the plants. Cared for the plants. What do you notice about the word care? It ends in a silent E, so what do we need to do? Get rid of the E, bye, and add the ending ED. Jean cared for the plants. Again, if you had put double R's, you would have gotten card, and that doesn't work. Number 4, Jean tasted the corn. What do you notice about the word taste? It ends with a silent E. So get rid of the silent E and then add the ending, which is ED. Jean tasted the corn. And the last one, she is smiling. She is smiling. What do you notice about the word smile? Ends with a silent E. So get rid of that silent E and attach on the ing. Beautiful. If you kind of didn't get those right yesterday, not the end of the world, but hopefully now you got to remember. And that's not only going to help you write these words, but it's going to help you read them. Because when I see the word, confuse me. Let me just fix this. For example, if I see the word saved, all right, that V is a little funny looking, saved. Well, I know, what's the ending in this word? The ending is ED, okay? But we have SAV, so that tells me, oh, there must have been a silent E originally for the base word. So even though my base word looks like salve, I know, wait, there was a silent E there. So silent E would make A stay the same, so saved, saved, saved. So I'm able to read that. All right. Great work. This was a long video, but you did it. Bye.